On this all-new episode of Primetime Panthers, we relive the magical opening night win against the Boston Bruins.
Good to get that one and, just relax in the game a little bit and start it off.
And we get a behind-the-scenes look at the night the players received their championship rings.
The name, Panthers, the state, the red ruby where we live, right here, number.
Everything about this means so much to me and the rest of my teammates.
Plus, we sit down with one of the newest Panthers to talk about a special moment from the summer.
Graduating 10 years later was an amazing accomplishment for myself. And he saw that I was motivated to get that degree, and so I'm really thankful for that.
All of that and more. Oh, what a goal! This week on Primetime Panthers. Primetime Panthers is presented by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys.
Welcome into an all-new episode of Primetime Panthers. I'm Katie Engelson. Well, it was an incredibly special summer for the Florida Panthers. However, before the puck dropped on a new season, the Panthers were given their Stanley Cup Championship rings right next door at the War Memorial.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Stanley Cup Championship ring ceremony. It's one of the most special nights that we've had in Panthers franchise history.
It really is special to be all together. We're going to enjoy it tonight with all the players and the families.
A special evening for us, obviously. It's one of those things you really look forward to when you're grinding out there on the ice.
It's a great way to remember last year and reflect and enjoy each other and enjoy seeing the cup. It's incredible.
The team that gave us an absolute thrill of a lifetime in the 2024 playoffs.
Seeing the video brings a lot of emotions back.
The videos will always bring a bit of emotion, a little tear to the eye.
The Florida Panthers have won the Stanley Cup!
Still get the goosebumps and so many incredible memories, and on a night like tonight you get to reflect on all of them, and it just brings you back to that Game 7 day.
Now it's time for our Stanley Cup champion players, coaches, and staff to receive their championship rings.
We want to tell you all that we love you dearly. You are like part of our family. I hope we make you feel that way.
I think this guy was 17 years old when we drafted him. And you know what? You're a good man, Aaron. Haven't you played some really, really big minutes? So I'm going to predict right now in front of everybody, you're going to have your best career as a professional this year.
Thank you very much.
And that's where we're going to roll.
Thank you.
You're a gentleman of unparalleled character and effort on and off the ice.
Vinny, he treats us so well. He does so much for us, and yeah, there's some really nice words that he said to me.
But I want to tell you, man, you were the soul of this team, so thank you.
I try and play my heart out every single game, so to get recognized by the owner, it definitely means a lot.
Now the fun part.
1, 3, 2, 1. Let's see those rings.
I think it's special that we all opened at the same time and experience that feeling of seeing it for the first time.
It's the most beautiful piece of jewelry I've ever seen. It's incredible.
You always dream about owning a Stanley Cup ring, and seeing my name on this is it's pretty remarkable.
It's a masterpiece, it's elegant, and it's beautiful.
Couldn't wipe a smile off my face. So beautiful. They did such an amazing job designing it, and just represents kind of what we went through.
I couldn't believe how big it was and how shiny. Just in awe, really.
Check it out. The name, Panthers, the state, the red ruby where we live, right here, number. 2024 Stanley Cup.
Everything that they they did was for a specific reason and absolutely incredible. And I will say it was the best kept secret in town. We had no idea what was on it or what to expect. So many cool things that are on there, like the inside, how it shows the series, and then the rat, and just has, you know, the palm trees here. So everything about this means so much to me and the rest of my teammates.
This is awesome. It's absolutely incredible. I didn't think it could be better than I, thought it would be, but it is. They did an incredible job. Oh, you like it, huh?
Represents a great year, so many good memories, an awesome group, like a second family, so it means a lot, and it's been a special year for sure, and to be able to share with this group was even more fun.
To get this ring is a cherry on top of an unbelievable season, unbelievable year, and it's a great way to start the new season is to have a night like this.
Time for our first break here on Primetime Panthers. Coming up next, you'll get an in-depth look at this year's Stanley Cup Championship ring. And boy, is it stunning.
If you don't have one, it's an exciting feeling. I want one for every finger on the hand.
It's a masterpiece, it's elegant, and it's beautiful.
I couldn't believe how big it was and how shiny. Just in awe, really.
Don't go anywhere. Primetime Panthers on Strip Sports. We'll be right back.
Ever since day one, I've been grateful to be a Florida Panther, and obviously every year we've been growing, getting better, and getting more ready towards what we've been doing last few years. That's what excites me, and that's why I'm grateful to be able to be a Florida Panther. Honestly, never even thought about anything else to be anywhere else, and I'm really proud of that I've been able to be here.
It becomes the hockey state, and I love to see that. As you mentioned, the parade, how many of them came out and celebrate the moment with us. It was unbelievable, and they gave us support throughout the whole regular season. So it was fantastic to be part of that. And the building to play at home, it makes it special every night.
Welcome back to Primetime Panthers. Bringing the franchise's first Stanley Cup to South Florida is something the players don't take lightly. The Stanley Cup Championship ring resembles so much to so many, and the process of designing one for the winning team requires a lot of input. This year's design was no different and featured several tiny elements that make it so unique. From the shape of the ring itself, representing the shield design of the logo, 554 diamonds, 16 princess cut rubies, 1 round genuine ruby, 9 round genuine blue sapphires, and 37 round genuine yellow sapphires make up this spectacular ring. On one side, the state of Florida is represented with a singular round ruby, highlighting Broward County. Other bold features include the year the dream was achieved, as well as a stunning depiction of the Stanley Cup itself. And of course, how could you not show off the palm trees? Inside the ring, small details like a nod to the first NHL team to be added to the WWE and NHL Stanley Cup Championship belt. Each of the series results as the Panthers reach the ultimate goal, and of course, paying homage to one of the best traditions in all of sports. 15.6 carats of pure, stunning beauty, and an amazing way to pay tribute to the franchise's first ever Stanley Cup. Time for another break here on Primetime Panthers. Coming up next, we take a look back at the special night that was the home opener.
Please turn your attention to the ice for the unveiling of our 2024 Stanley Cup Championship banner.
From raising the banner to dominating a conference rival.
Waits, centers, score! Gadjevich with the finish! And the Panthers have a handful!
Obviously started off as a special night and ended pretty well too.
It was hard to picture a better night. Keep it locked. Primetime Panthers will be right back.
To see the banner go up will be really special, especially with a lot of guys that we did it together kind of thing. And yeah, I think it'll be special for the fans, and they waited a long time for this, I think 30 years. I'm just really happy that our team could definitely do it for the whole community and bring people together.
Again, another moment where, you get that feeling of, you know, when you see your name engraved, you're kind of like, that's going to be there forever. This is, when you see the banner go up, I feel like it's going to have that same feeling of kind of, that banner will be there forever. And I think it's pretty cool that we were the first, you know, Florida Panthers team to do it.
Every time for forever, they're going to walk into that building and have memories of that moment and of that journey that we went through last year.
Raising the Stanley Cup banner is historic for a franchise, but I've found we've always been very respectful of the other teams that we played. So I'm looking forward to that thing going up, and in some ways, then I don't have to talk about it again. We can talk about the game.
Welcome back to Primetime Panthers. The stage was set for opening night. However, there was only one thing left to do before dropping the puck, and that was raising the Stanley Cup Championship banner high into the rafters.
It's an emotional start to the season, obviously.
Please turn your attention to the ice for the unveiling of our 2024 Stanley Cup Championship banner.
Seeing that banner going up and shoulder to shoulder with all the guys was a pretty special moment.
Always cool seeing the cup here in the building, and you know, to see the banner go up and, you know, to be part of that special group was you know, a lot of fun.
Pretty impactful to see it go to the rafters for sure.
Kind of felt like that was our closing to last season, and then we kind of flipped the page immediately and got to our game and got to chasing another one.
Destined for greatness, build it up from the basement. Trophies and medals and W's are what I'm taking. Ain't got no time, I can't waste. Look at the drive in my face.
And we are underway in Florida.
Move to the side, cause the champ is coming. Legends can't die, I'm still triumphant.
Good to get that one and, you know, just relax in the game a little bit and start it off.
At the circle, shooting, save, rebound, score! It's Lusterinen! 2-0 Panthers on opening night. Reinhardt short-handed, trying to get a step on McAvoy, score! Oh, what a goal! Sam Reinhardt with the shorty!
Are you kidding me?
I thought we came out, got right to our game, didn't try to be too cute, and just stuck to our MO.
Moving in and shooting, blocked away, and then Bennett scores! The Panthers are pouring it on! Bennett's got two!
A playoff type game, that's what it felt like. They call him Playoff Benny for a reason.
He's fast, he's heavy, and he's got finishing hands. He can make plays too, so go to the net hard. Always a good idea.
Same old hard-nosed Florida Panthers.
We play a intense style of hockey, and you know, they're going to play hard. They're a proud team over there, and yeah, that's just part of the game. So we enjoy it.
Oh, big hit, Lusterinen.
Both teams, we both play hard, and you know, obviously that competitiveness comes out.
Samoskevich took a big hit.
Rivalries are made between good teams that play hard, and you know, I think that's what's you know, been brewing here for a couple of years now.
Things again get nasty after the whistle.
You have two teams who are battling it out, two teams who, you know, will hopefully and likely battle it out in the playoffs. Every game we seem to play against them seems to be an entertaining one.
It's a great way to start the season because you know you're not wading into it. And you know it's not a no-hitter, an up-and-down puck mover, and then, you know, then you've got to, if you're on the bench barking to get more physical, then it's not a great game to start. You didn't have to do that tonight. It was on.
Waits, centers, score! Gadjevich with the finish! And the Panthers have a handful!
Boquist line too, right? Gadjevich's goal, but the quality of the play was really, really high. So just some speed on that to the net. Lots of patience by Boquist. I think he's got a real good set of hands. The other two were 2 feet from the paint. They weren't opening up to the far side. They went right to the net. So something there.
Chance here in front. Geeky is stopped by Bobrovsky. There's a shot, and Bobrovsky sliding over to make the save. Oh, the Bruins able to hold in. Marchand saved by Bobrovsky.
I like to think you know what you're going to look like the opening game, but you never do, and that's what keeps you awake the night before the first game. And then we looked right and fast and quick. Our gap was good. We skated very well.
That's the type of style we like to play, type of hockey we like to play, and it's nice getting right into it game one.
We were just focused on getting back to our style of hockey and doing the things that gave us success for the last couple of years.
A great buzz in the building tonight. It's so nice that we're all Panther fans, and I think we played off that and had lots of energy for it.
So it's nice to start the season with a win. Game 1 is done, and now we move forward. It's nice to finally get to play a game that matters, and it's a great way to start the season.
Obviously started off as a special night and ended pretty well too.
Overall, the Panthers dominated this game right from the start.
Time for one final break here on Primetime Panthers. Coming up next, we sit down with one of the newest Panthers, AJ Greer, to relive a special moment from this past summer.
My wife and my 6-month-old son, now Jackson, was with us, and we got to live the moment together. I got the cap, the gown, and we did the whole thing. I walked the stage, and it was an amazing moment for us. And the graduation was actually in Aganis Arena, where I played at BU.
Keep it locked. Primetime Panthers on Script Sports. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Primetime Panthers.
Panthers and the Bruins here at TD Garden. Chance here in front, Lundell. That puck came free and he scores! Anton Lundell never gave up on it. And he puts it home to tie the game.
But Anton Lundell, he's in the right spot at the right time and never gave up.
The maturity of him over 2 years is incredibly impressive.
Played in some pretty big situations in his career, and he's still so young. So to see him kind of learn and adapt that quick is pretty incredible.
So power play number 2 is on, and it's Reinhart with a chance. He scores! Sam Reinhart on the power play, and the Panthers have the lead.
We have to talk about the whole line, because they were absolutely fantastic. It's our safety blanket, right? We can always come back to it. There's 3 penalty killers on the same line. We scored 4 goals tonight, so.
Audra turned back by Reinhart. Reinhart the steal. Reinhart's coming 2-on-1 with Boquist. Reinhart short-handed. Couldn't get the shot away. Now he shoots and he scores! Sam Reinhart, 3rd of the season. All of them against Boston. And another shorty for him. Here comes Lundell on a loose puck. Off the wing. Lundell shoots, he scores! Anton Lundell, 2nd of the afternoon. It's 4-2 Panthers.
When we're playing our game, we're trying to limit the time and space on opponents. And, I think that's what frustrates teams the most when we're playing that way.
Ooh, big collision in behind the play, and now we got a fight. AJ Greer has dropped the gloves, and Greer is giving it to Zacha. Pasternak, the hit on Reinhart, way after the play, and here we go again. It's Nate Schmidt. Marchand goes after him. Original penalties on Pasternak for the cheap shot on Reinhart.
It wasn't smooth, it wasn't easy, it wasn't pretty, and that's pretty much how we play.
Put out in front, Pasternak denied by Bobrovsky a couple of times on the deflection. Pasternak moves in as a man alone in front. There's the feed. Zacha saved by Bobrovsky.
After dropping a couple of games, this is a big win. Gut check game and win for the Florida Panthers.
We know we have Barkley, Chucky away, so we can't make any excuses. We have to be able to win without some guys in the lineup. And I think today it was a really good team effort from everybody, and we really battled through this game.
After the Florida Panthers opened the season at home against the Boston Bruins, the Panthers hit the road, and that road trip included a stop in Beantown. The city of Boston represents a special memory for one of the newest Panthers, AJ Greer, who received his college degree from Boston University over the summer. We sat down with him to relive that very special day. You did graduate recently. Why was it important for you to go back and get your degree?
Because I promised my parents that I would, and I do have business endeavors and ambitions and goals that I want to do when I'm done playing hockey. I got a full scholarship, and I was really lucky to do that, and there was a lot of work put into that. So when I left Boston University after at Christmas of my sophomore year, I didn't really want to give up that scholarship. So I promised my dad and my mom that I was going to go back. I was thinking after hockey, but once COVID hit, I was sitting around and I called Boston University up and I asked them if they'd honor my scholarship, and they did, which is an amazing tribute to how they treat their people and their athletes. And so I worked with them and got it done in 3 years. I was doing one class per semester, 12 months a year during the hockey season and everything, and on the planes and in the hotels and stuff. So it was a little hard work, but so happy to be done with it. And I might go back for a master's degree, I'm not sure, but so far I want to take a little break here.
Yeah, will you wait a little bit before you go back for that, or will you do it at the same time while you're playing?
I don't know, I kind of liked having something outside of hockey to put my mind to and just do well and challenge myself and push myself to do. Graduating 10 years later was an amazing accomplishment for myself, and I think that my parents, I flew my mom, my dad out to Boston. We spent the entire weekend together, and my wife and my 6-month-old son, now Jackson, was with us, and we got to live the moment together. I got the cap, the gown, and we did the whole thing. I walked the stage, and it was an amazing moment for us. And the graduation was actually in Agganis Arena, where I played at BU for the Terriers. So it was an amazing event, very well put on, but again, it wouldn't have happened without the help of the athletics department, who did honor my scholarship when I had left on my own to go play juniors. I owe them all the respect, because they could have just shut it down and told me, no, you left on your own, but they took it in their hands and they saw that I was motivated to get that degree, and so yeah, I'm really thankful for that.
That does it for this episode of Primetime Panthers. Don't worry though, because we'll be back next week with all new content right here on Scripps Sports.
Primetime Panthers has been presented by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys.